Ben Affleck celebrated Father's Day this weekend with ex Jennifer Garner. The kids weren't there either? Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor, and yikes. Man, JLO just keeps getting it worse and worse. Apparently, according to TMZ and Page Six and many outlets, Jennifer Garner was the one who showed up to Ben Affleck's house on Father's Day, and apparently the kids weren't there. The photographers didn't catch anything with the kids. Jennifer Garner showed up alone. Ben Affleck then left with Jennifer Garner alone, and JLO was nowhere in sight. And all this comes after JLO posted this photo of Ben Affleck, our hero. There it is, the story, as she put this on yesterday. Happy Father's Day. She then also shared one of her own father, Happy Father's Day, Daddy, the same one that she called out in The Greatest Love Story Never Told, which if you haven't yet seen, I implore you to go check it out. It's right here. JLo's movie is so bad. I watched it, so you don't have to. We also got an email from Megan. And yes, my wedding. I'm back from my wedding. But really, the one I'd love for you to watch is this, because let me tell you a quick story about JLo, since we're reporting on JLo. JLo and Amazon blocked this video for like 2 weeks. I had this video up for so long. I was waiting and waiting and waiting for the block to go away. I had to fight legally. Like, I fought back. Like, this is fair use, clear fair use, transformative fair use. Clearly, I was in the right. But what Amazon and JLo did is they turned off the monetization for that first 2 weeks. And I was on vacation, guys. I was on my honeymoon with my amazing, beautiful wife. I didn't have time to reshoot it. And I thought, whatever, I'm not going to let her silence me. We're going to post it, and then we'll make it all clear. Finally, today, this morning, Amazon cleared it because they had to, because it was clear fair use, but totally allowed it. So YouTube didn't even let ads run or anything. I couldn't make a single dollar on this video. And honestly, when videos are hits, that's what pays for the channel. When we finally get one of the hits, and this was the hit last week, and not a single dollar went to me. Why? I suspect because Amazon and JLo just sat on it until I released it. After a few days, the video sort of dies down. We're going to change that right now. I want you to go rewatch it. I'm going to put a little iCard up here, or I'm going to put it at the end as well. Now or at the end of this video, if you're watching this, go watch that one next. Go leave a comment, go engage, let that video go, because I think this one has longer term growth, and I'm not going to let JLo silence us, because it's imperative you see this video if you want to know the truth about JLo, Ben Affleck, and everything. And I see CNN is now copying everything I did. Brandon said this to me. The timing of this today, after I made that, it's very silly. I guess it was Friday, a couple days after I posted mine, and now TMZ has gotten into the documentary. I'm imploring you. You can go watch the full Greatest Love Story Never Told on Amazon Prime, or you can watch my recap. Either way, my recap's going to open your eyes to a million things. And in that recap, I come back to the story today. She calls out her father for being never there for her. He was always working late at night. Well, now it's Happy Father's Day, Daddy. Love you, Daddy. You called your dad out. You said he was never there. He was a workaholic. I was unloved. My mother was a narcissist. I am so sick of you, JLo, and your gaslighting of the whole world. Why did you call your dad out in the documentary? You got a limited bit, and the only time you spoke about your father, when you're talking about the greatest love story never told, how about the one that your dad was working his butt off to keep you in the block and high class in the block so you could get that orange drink from the bodega? But no, the only thing she mentions about her parents in the documentary is how they treated her so poorly. Oh, and that's why my life sucks, because I'm just constantly surrounding myself around people like my parents, because I'm so used to them being trash that's why I'm around trash people. Not that maybe you're trash. Not that maybe you need to spend some time alone, which she does. Now, I hate promoting TMZ documentaries. They're such garbage. They're just quick cash grabs. They shoot them quick, but they make some points in this that I can't deny. The crumbled relationship is part because she's a love addict, and it's true. They interviewed a bunch of experts, Dr. Drew, Dr. Phil, and producer, who's this guy without pants? He's literally sitting there without pants.
Seems to me that you need to have that alone time, which she's never had.
You're 100% right. She does. She did. They both need it. 100%. She's a love and sex addict. Look at the men she's with. She can't be alone. She needs a man in her life. She has never spent any real time developing herself.
How does this guy know her? This weird guy who's clearly got his own issues.
And her career's in the And she's talented.
Is there such a thing as a love addict?
There are actually thousands of people engaged in 12-step programs who
Thousands. It's not a ton. Just billions of people, right? And there's thousands.
identify as love addicted. And the features of that include not great boundaries, that they tend to get sucked into relationships readily, easily, and what we would call falling hard for people. And once they go in, they can't get themselves out.
Okay, I do believe she needs alone time. Now, I don't know how much I believe these experts. Dr. Drew has lost so much credibility for me and things he'll do for money. But at the end of the day, this is what's very telling. JLo is out there still calling Ben her hero. But meanwhile, Ben is out celebrating Father's Day with Jennifer Garner. Now, this is not that surprising given that he has kids with Jennifer Garner. But as TMZ reports, the kids weren't there. Ben Affleck spent time with his ex-wife Jennifer Garner, not his current wife JLo. Garner was photographed Sunday walking up to Ben's rental house in Brentwood, heading up the driveway solo in a relaxed fit, no one else in sight, including their 3 kids. Now, they could be inside, I suppose. The one person who was also not with Jennifer, the other Jennifer, who shouted out Ben on Instagram. Instead, it was Jen Garner who was hanging out for Ben's special day, and he even gave her a lift home later in the afternoon, pulling out of his crib with his signature BMW. Hard to make either of them out in these shots, but we're told he was definitely behind the wheel, as usually is, and that Jen was riding shotgun. Again, no sign of their children around the house, so on its face, it looks like Ben might have had a low-key Father's Day. Now, they could be in the back. They could be inside the house. Maybe that's what was happening. Still, Ben and Jennifer Garner made sure to have some alone time on Father's Day. I can't imagine that's going to sit well with JLo. I just can't. I can't. It's a complete 180 from last year's Father's Day post when she threw up a hot shot of her hubby, featured him shirtless, not to mention other loving photos of the two of them. Considering what she did this year, it speaks to the rift in their marriage, calling him a hero. They're trying to sell their house, as we know. Clearly things are bad. But yeah, you go back. This was last year's, look at this. Daddy appreciation post. Happy Father's Day, Papa. Happy Father's Day to all the amazing papas. We love you and appreciate you more than you ever know. Yeah, that was some cute photos and shirtless photos of Ben. Some thirst traps, I guess you might call it. This year, she's resorting to the "you're our hero. Don't forget it. Don't break up with me," is how this plays to me. I don't know about you. It reeks desperation. Look, I don't wish any ill will towards this couple or any couples. More power to them. Couple, it can be hard. Trust me. I'm aware. I've had my own ups and downs in relationships. You got to fight for it. You got to do the work. It's not always easy. You don't always get exactly what you want. And I'm rooting for them. I am. I know a lot of you want to just bully and harass JLo. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just think she needs to be humbled. She does. She needs to be aware that this documentary was ridiculous. And I do think it's a big move of Ben to be seen solo with his ex, Jennifer Garner, without the kids. It's strange to me. That's a sign. Now, I don't know if they're going to get back together. We talked about this last week, but it's a sign, and I can't imagine JLo like seeing this. Or is this, am I overthinking? What do you think? It's Father's Day, Andy. That's the mother of his children. So he's allowed to be with her on Father's Day alone in their car. What do you think? I want to know your thoughts. I also want you to check out the video. Before you do, make sure you've subscribed, hit the bell for all alerts so you get notified on all the videos. When you get those alerts, click them, smash that like button, leave a comment down below. We got so much more coming for you. I'm so glad to be back in studio. Thanks to everybody who supported and sent love since the wedding. You can watch our wedding here. That's right. It was such an amazing event. I wanted to share parts of it with you, but I'm going to put this video here at the end. In fact, there it is. It's going to be right there on the left. Click it. Go support it. Go watch it. Go engage. Go share. Smash the like button over there. Leave your comment over there. Let's get that video humping. Don't let JLo silence us.